Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Got a battle on the mountain pass map with apmate or apmate from 1AR clan and his platoon with Pyro XP as well. He's in the T-100 LT, that's the tier 10 Soviet light tank. Very stealthy vehicle, but if you saw the config before the countdown finished, you can see it was set up for vision and stealth. It's got low noise exhaust, which gives you a permanent camo bonus of about 6%, and so about half what a camo note is, but it's on permanently. It's also got CVS, the commander's vision system, to see through bushes, and you can see he's spotted the AMX 13105, but he hasn't been spotted. And it's also got coated optics to give him permanent view range bonus. So spotting the tanks crossing, and that strip 103 beast just taken a complete load of punishment. I was going to say a shitload, but yeah, it gets taken out. So okay, so it's been blind shotted through the bush, but why would you move if you're not spotted? Well, because people can tell that the shot didn't hit the dirt, so they'll know that something's in the bush and they can just fire again, so he has to move out of the bush. Now, if you didn't notice, also the 279E got set on fire, so picked up a lot of damage from that, and he's already up to 6k of assisted damage. So he sort of exhausted that position there, the Peugeot 65, just making it too difficult for the light tank spotting, but he's already done the spotting, so no big deal. Now, he's moving to the center of the map, and I'll just make sure we're in his view range, and nothing's spotted yet, but that doesn't mean there's nothing there. So Pyro's come up with him in the M454, which is basically now one of the best heavy tanks, certainly from the French line, that is, but it was buffed recently, and although it is going to be nerfed in this patch, it's only really the top speed and the hit point pool that's been nerfed. Alright, WOTCCASIA E100, so dangerous tank, 2 seconds between shots, but he's focusing on Pyro, and now he starts to back away, so we know he's on reload, and that means you've got 54 seconds roughly to punish him, plenty of time to get rid of him. He's now 3 shots roughly. Oh, there's a shit bun there too. Which way is he facing? Okay, he's facing another way. Gets a shot into him, and the WOTCCASIA E100 gets taken out by a Gorilla 15, and now they've got VFV, and that apmate gets the kill. So now they've got a Leopard 1 and a 60 TP, and again, distracted tanks, this is exactly what you want in a light tank, so they're not going to shoot back at you. He's got a fair chunk of his health missing, but still got 500 hit points. Can take a hit, maybe not from 60 TP, but certainly from the Leopard, but he bounced off the Leopard. That's just not something you expect to do, but he is using his standard rounds for the shell velocity. The premium round doesn't really give you a great advantage, only another 10-12 millimeters of pen, and you lose shell velocity as well, so not a great choice. You see why apmate's using the standard round. Anyway, gets hit into 60 TP. 60 TP is about to die, and looks like he's put his gun up in submission. Puts a shot into him, but bounces off. But he's on his way now to the hill. So this has been a pretty rapid fire game. We haven't even hit 5 minutes yet. The enemy team has only had 1 kill. They've got 10 of the enemy team. Now he's found the arty, put a shot into him, and he's starting to pick up some more assisted damage here. So clicked over 8,000 assisted damage. That puts him on over 10k of combined damage. Not a fantastic result for an all tier 10 game, but nonetheless that's a nice target to hit. And it's got these, again, distracted tanks, who may not be shooting back at him, although I'm sure they'd like to take out a light tank if they had the opportunity, but they've got 5 tanks firing at them, so you know they're always going to be distracted. However, his rounds are bouncing a bit again. This is just the standard rounds in use, and these are heavy tanks he's fighting against here. Puts a shot into the Super Conqueror, now he's got the side of the 60 TP, he should be able to get a kill here if he lasts long enough. And he does get the kill. So 2 tanks left, and not a lot of hit points left though, but now there's a traffic jam to get to them, so Can he get through and get to it? I don't think so. The Super Conqueror is gone, and yes, he has. That's the end of the game. Now they're falling down the hill. Is he going to die? No, he hangs onto the hill. So yeah, survives the battle and doesn't give the enemy another kill. Well, a lot of spotting there, and that's given him the Scout badge. He's also picked up 2.7k of damage that he's done by himself, had 3 kills with that, and 8.3k of assisted damage. That gives him just over 11k of combined. Fantastic result there. Now that's earned him the Ace Tanker Mastery badge. Let's have a look at the team score. Well in front there. 1430 base in a tier 10 is really a great result. Pyro's coming next with 4.4k of damage and nearly 900 of base, so that's also a good result there. And the 60 TP also doing similar in terms of EXP. The enemy team, really no one really stood out there, but I'll call out that Object 279E doing 0 damage, getting caught at the start and getting set on fire. Not a great result at all, but all down to apmate's spotting there. So well played. What did the Waffenträger do? 2.2k, but yeah, it's typical for that tank not to do a whole lot of damage unless you can stay alive. All right, but apmate's game. 15 shots fired, 14 hit. It's good marksmanship. 10 penetrations, not bad for using standard rounds. Tier 10 with less than 250 pen. Ended up blocking 400 hit points of damage with his own armor, which is pretty rare. Did have some battle payments running, but he didn't really need it. His ammunition costs were pretty low, all standard ammo, and just had his food to pay for. So ended up making a nice profit of 66k, which at tier 10 is pretty awesome. Like to say thanks for supplying the content, and if you're watching this video and you appreciate it, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider doing that. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.